This is the FolkSinger. We are familiar with the C chord. You can make one of the C chords by using this form on the 14th fret, the 13th fret, and the 15th fret. And that's using the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th. Now notice that that is a form. And we can slide our fingers down to find, this is Do, Do. We can find the Do, Ti, La, So, and make another C chord, C major chord, using the 10th and 9th and 8th frets. And then we can go from the 5th note of that scale down to the 3rd note of the scale and go straight across and get another form of that chord. And then of course we can go all the way down to the nut of the guitar and get what's normally called the C chord. Now notice that there are 3 different forms because this one is the same as the one that's way up here. Now the really important thing is to know that all chords have those same 3 forms, but at different places on the fretboard. So here's a G. Here's a second G. Here's the open G. Nothing down here. And here's on the 13th fret, the G. And if you go one full step below that, you have the F, and you can find the F in those 3 forms. This is the F that we're familiar with. Now what's the value of knowing that these chords can be found in those 3 different forms in different places? Well, one is that it makes it possible to play something in a very restricted area of the guitar and get all the chords you need. For instance, if we're going to play I Come From Alabama or Oh Susannah, and we're going to use this as C, we can find the F right above the E here and just move like this, and here's our G, so we can use this form to play it. And so you can play I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. I'm going to Louisiana, my true love for to see. Oh Susannah, don't you cry for me. I'm going to Louisiana, my true love for to see. Now that's playing it as if this is our C on the 10th fret. What if we slide down further? Here we have our C as the straight across form, and our F is this form. Normally we call it the C form. Here's the straight across is the C now. Now this is the F, and just down a little bit is what has become the G form. So we can say, I come from Alabama with a banjo on my I'm going to Louisiana, my true love for to see. Oh, Susannah, don't you cry for me. I'm come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Now if we go all the way up to the 13th fret and get that really high C, we can play it as if this is our C, and just a half step down is our G, but we're using the straight form now, and starting right on that same C but going down with the other form is the F. So I say, I'm come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. I'm going to Louisiana, my true love for to see. Oh, Susannah, don't you cry for me. I'm going to Louisiana, my true love for to see. Practice on all of those, changing quickly from one to the other, and try to play a song like that. Mostly you'll be playing the song often in what we call the first position, which is way down here by the nut, and then it would sound like this. But even then, you're using those same three forms.